everybody, well today marks a very special day. Back in 1985, I actually put on Candy Cane Ranch, a play that I wrote myself and directed it, and I was also Coco the Clown. It was absolutely a thrill for me to do this show. Here's another picture of Candy Cane Ranch. At that point in time, we only had like 8 people in the whole cast, but as time went on, I turned this into a book, which I'll get to later on down the road. So today we're going to make milk chocolate Candy Cane Ranch cake. The cake will have decorations of candy on the top. It's going to be hopefully be really unique. I'm adding in 2 cups of sugar. It was really a fun thing for me to do because all the rehearsals I had, folks, I literally ate so much candy, I literally thought it was coming out of my ears already, candy. All right, 2 cups of sugar. So, you know, Candy Cane Ranch took place in Candyland, where everything's made out of candy. And I came up with all these wonderful characters like Pika-Peaks, for example. Pika-Peaks are like munchkins, okay? That's all you need to know. They're like munchkins from the Wizard of Oz. 1 3/4 cup of flour. But it's actually fun that I actually created this show. I created it myself. I came up with the characters. It was absolutely a thrill to do this show. I was really very excited about doing this show. Oh, I loved it. Like 1 3/4 cup of flour. This is going to be a milk chocolate cake when I'm done with it. I'm now adding in 3/4 cup of cocoa. I believe it's 3/4 cup, yes. I'm be very careful because I don't want to waste any food at all. Get this out slowly. I don't want to miss anything at all. I don't want to waste anything at all. Still not enough in here. Come on now. Here we go. 3/4 cup of cocoa. Regular processed cocoa. Hershey's is the best brand. Everything I try to use is made from Hershey's. Even the candy. Let me grab this. Even candy. It's all Hershey's. I have a thing with Hershey's candy. I absolutely love. Now I'm going to add in my baking powder and baking soda. I'm adding in. Let me see now. Okay. Make sure this is clean. All right. 1 1/2 teaspoons of soda. Get that all the way in there. All right. There we go. And I'm also going to go to the powder. Here we go. And when you write a show, you actually create it. And we had to even build the sets, and we had to make everything look like candy. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now, what I want to do now, folks, is I'm going to mix this together, and then we're going to do the wet, and then we're going to add everything in. I was actually played Coco the Clown, and I was thrilled to actually be the first one to be Coco the Clown because, and then I had a copyright before I put the show on, obviously. And then we added into the play later on, I added tons of characters. Like Pika-Peaks, for example, were like munchkins from the Wizard of Oz. And we also added in Pika-Peaks. They're smaller than the regular Pika-Peaks. Pika-Peaks were generally played by children, and then the Pika-Peaks were played by like 2 and 3-year-olds. And most of them, believe me, folks, did not cooperate. But this was not the first. This is the first play I actually did, and those characters were not invented yet. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to add in is 2 eggs. Okay, 2 eggs. Very interesting when you actually create your own invention. It's actually my own invention. 1/2 cup of oil. Use vegetable oil. This is an oil-based cake. I'm now adding in a cup of milk. And folks, I forgot to get something that's very important. My daughter's going to entertain you with the cats. I always forget to add in boiling water. One good thing about living in this house, folks, is I can get to everything. If I forget one little thing, it's not far from me. I'm going to add in a cup of water, a cup of milk. Oh, wait a minute, folks. I just want to make sure it's the right one. I'm not with it today. I'm not with it at all. Got to get a little bit more milk. Oh, I tell you, that tornado that hit a few days ago hit a lot of sections of New Jersey, or at least 5 of them, that touched ground in New Jersey. Now, keep this in mind, we don't get tornadoes in New Jersey, so a very rare thing that happened. Very scary, scary thing. I'm adding in a cup of whole milk. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to mix it together. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. In fact, we don't get along. I don't know, we just don't get along. Okay, we're gonna mix this together. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to add in my dry. Okay, we're going to start adding in the dry. Alright, now, the next thing is the boiling water. Oh, I feel so bad about my vanilla, but alright, whatever. Alright, this is going to be put away before I accidentally spill any more, because we're almost out of vanilla now. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm adding in a cup of water. Now we're going to grease our parchment paper. Make sure, folks, at all times use parchment paper. Folks, you want the batter to be very loose. You don't want it to be like, oh, you know, this is what cake batter is supposed to be. Very, very loose. Mix it. Make sure there's no air bubbles in it. Now, the next thing I want to do is grab my... Always use parchment paper whenever you bake any kind of cake. Parchment paper. It will prevent it from sticking. Now, I have unsalted butter. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to soak it with the paper towels, and then we're going to bake this for a while. Smear it all over. You don't need a lot, just a little bit, folks. Alright, just a little bit. So doing candy cane ranch, folks, I tell you, was a thrill for me. Oh, I had such a good time doing it. Oh. It was one of the shows that we did with Water Book Players. Okay. Try, if you can, get the same amount in here. Sometimes it'll just spread all over the place, but it's still going to rise. A bit of frosting in the middle, on the bottom part of it, because it's going to be decorated with beautiful candies in honor of Candy Cane Ranch, which I did in 1985. This is the smaller cast version, folks. I'm going to do the bigger cast later on, sometime down the road. I had to rewrite it and everything, you know. Okay. Candy Cane Ranch, even the sun, is a great big huge lemon drop. Okay, now we're going to get this one out. Now, I want to grab some crumbs also. I need this for crumbs because I'm going to be sprinkling some crumbs on also. Grab a little bit, here we go. Alright, now we're going to do the top. Yeah, when you actually write something, it's your creation, and it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling to actually have your creation, folks. And I decided one day I was just going to write a play, and it really worked out, and I actually was able to put it on. Maybe someday, even with virtual theater, which I'm doing right now, I might be able to do Candy Cane Ranch. Alright, here we go. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to sort of decorate it with candy to make it really look like Candy Cane Ranch. I mean, the best I could with it, obviously. Okay. Now, the first thing we want to do is, I'm going to put this on the side of it. A little bit of candy, because this is going to really look like a candy cake, folks. Here we go. Oh, it smells so good, folks. You have no idea. Now, I'm going to make it really colorful. And put those sprinkles on here, too. Really make it bright. Look how beautiful it is. It's turning into a fairy tale land, folks. I'm not kidding you. It's becoming a fairy tale land. Here we go. We're going to get this all over. We might have to put a few more sprinkles on. Here we go. See how beautiful this is coming? This looks like a candy cake. Now, add in a few more pieces of candy. Here we go. Here we go. Look how beautiful that's coming along, folks. Oh my goodness. It looks like a real candy cake from, you know, like what candy cane ranch would actually look like. Here we go. Look at that. Getting this right. Add some crumbs on here also to make it really look, you know. It's just absolutely beautiful. A little bit more sprinkles. Look how beautiful that's coming along. It certainly looks like a fairy tale and cake. Okay, and here we have a delicious, let me see if we can get some more crumbs out here, folks. I don't know if we'll be able to get a few more crumbs. Here we go. And here we have, in honor of Candy Cane Ranch from 1985, a Candy Cane Ranch cake loaded with different kinds of flavors of candy. From Deborah Home Country Kitchen, have a great day and please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.